Alright, so this is the last segment. I've got a little excited here because, as it seems, we've got a full-fledged substitution here that I haven't covered, okay, and that is the, here we have the Dorian in-mode substitution of the Dorian for the half diminished seventh. You just add the seventh. Alright, it says it right here, add the seventh. So it's Dorian plus the seventh gives you the Locrian half diminished seventh half diminished. This is the seventh half diminished, 7 2 4. Okay, this is C, root 3 5. Here's 7 2 4. Here's Aeolian is 6 root 3. Okay, so 7 2 4. The 7 2 4 7th adds the 6th. So the 6th is the 7th of the 7th. Alright. Now, if you play the 5th dominant 7th, 5 7 2 7. It doesn't matter what key, okay? Watch this. Still 5 2 7 5 7 2 4 5 7 2 4 5 7 2 4. That's all it is in any key. Alright, if you leave out the 5 and just play the 7 2 4, you've got the half diminished. There's the C, there's the 5 dominant. Leave out the 5 and double the 7th, and you get, okay, so that's a legal substitution, and I'll add that into our next chart. But I stumbled onto it because I tackled this. This is the full diminished 7th arpeggios. So what it is you leave the 5 off. This one you leave the 5 off altogether. Okay, instead of substituting the 6th for the 5. Alright, so we've got this. Remember, the 7th of the Mixolydian 7th, okay, is the, let's see, I'm gonna get, oh yeah, is the 5th of the half diminished. All right, hang on. Okay, let's just slow down. I got a little mixed up here. So in another chart, in not too far future, I'm going to put this Mixolydian as a bona fide substitution for the half diminished. Now let's look at it as the diminished. Now there's an interesting thing that you can do, and that is if you play a full diminished chord, you can use it as a substitution for the Mixolydian dominant. Okay. It's almost like a little chromatic drop from the, you've got the 7th of this, you've got the 7th of the 7th, which is the 6th of the root. You're dropping it down, so you're going -6 there, 6 of the root in root language, and then you just go to the root. Alright, it's just a little substitution you can do. But for whatever reason you would want to use a full diminished, and it certainly is a substitution for the 5th. So you've got, now that would be the full diminished 7th. You know, a lot of times I'll do these things, you know, and I'll be going. You know, and I don't know which diminished I'm hitting. You know, the point is, if you want the diminished that you substitute for the fifth, 5. So we're going. Is going to be the 7th diminished. So it's. It's really weird. It's kind of like a jazzy thing. It's kind of like it teases you. So that's, where is that diminished? This is where it is. This is the bottom fretboard here with the shapes. Okay, so you know, you get your regular D diminished. You look at the 5th of it, okay, which is going to be the Mixolydian. Now here, where's the 5th? So we'll look at the D here. It's if we have a root shaped D, doesn't matter what chord, what key, root shaped D, and we have an A-shaped 5 in that tripentatonic box, 1, 4, 5, D, G, A shape. All right, we have an A-shaped 5. Okay, now this is the G-shaped 4. Here's the A-shaped 5. See, I got a little confused myself. So there's our A-shaped 5. That's our Mixolydian 5th. And we're going to play according to the formula. We're going to suppress the root of that 5th, and we're going to add the diminished 6th. So here we are with that. Again, the substitution to get the full diminished, and this is out of the mode. This is like appendix. You know, this is like C appendix. By the way, this has nothing really to do with the with the simplicity of the flow of what we're talking about on this page. Go see the appendix if you want to know more about this, because it's not part of the mode that we're playing in. The mode we're playing in is you know, that kind of thing. By the way, when you're doing a slide, remember to, you know, make sure you stop on the right note. So the diminished is going to be, we're going to be adding this monster A flat. But it's a good substitution because it's like a little mini chromatic, you know. Da 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 da. You know, that's about all I can say for it. It's like a mini, or you might look at it as a Phrygian modulating to a major third. You know, and you'll see that if you go from the Mixolydian down to a major third from there. You see that a lot in music, going from a major down to a major third down, you know, like. You know, you can use it in different contexts, but we're using it in the context of fully diminished. So here with the C, we're looking at a Mixolydian. So the 5 is G-shaped here. We're going to suppress that 5, and we're going to add the 6 to it. The shape of that chord. The shape of that chord will be 4, 7, 2, A flat right there. That's your full diminished, you know, in the key of C. So listen, thanks for listening to and learning about diminished. We'll see you next time.